saw the camera before.
Telling me that you can't provide any assistance in getting in touch with the people that are interrogating him, and that's okay, and that's despite the fact that you know he's invoking his right to counsel. Yeah, absolutely, that's the case. Yes, 100%. So, but well, I understand. Okay, that's fine.
Did you hang up on you?
Yeah.
You hung up on you?
Yeah, hold on 1 second, I'm sorry. Yeah. Hello? I'm sorry, I can't speak right now. I apologize. Bye. So the FBI does have him. They are questioning him, and no one is willing to do anything. Gulet has been, I've advised him to invoke his right to counsel. Thus far, he's been interrogated by the FBI on this is the third occasion that he's been interrogated by the FBI, and
he's asked for an attorney.
And every single time he's asked for an attorney. We spoke earlier, as well as I spoke with his brother, and then we let Gulet know that upon arrival that he's not required to answer questions by the FBI, and that I would be present there. So I mean, this is just another example of I'm sorry.
Is he?
I'm sorry.
Is he here?
Yeah, he's here. Well, 1 second. What's great about it being an American citizen traveling abroad is that you have the full power and privilege of the most powerful country in the world at your back. But in this situation, it doesn't look like Gulet had those powers and privileges that are routinely, as a matter of course, granted to other American citizens that travel abroad. So in the coming days, we're going to want to understand why those routine actions were not extended to Gulet, at the same time that they're always extended to others. And finally, again, the third issue is the continued. So while Gulet,
how do you feel about being back?
بالعربي لو تحكي لنا بيفرقوا.
That's what you can say. I feel great to be back in Turkey.
I feel great to be back, and I can't even talk. I lost the word. I'm glad to be back, But there's still probably other people out there that have been tortured like I was, and my voice has been heard, but their voices have not been heard. I can say this. I was told by the FBI that I could have been in a hole for 6 months and nobody would know anything about it. So there's other Muslims or even non-Muslims that are still being tortured and that are being put on the no-fly list and they're not being charged with anything. And it's just ridiculous. In America, it's 2011 and we are being harassed. This has to change.
He's not going to actually take any questions. He's not going to take any questions. So they absolutely questioned him.
Okay.
And
the FBI did.
Yes. That's his.
Here.
Yes. Hold on. So, yes, the FBI did question him today here at Dulles Airport because there are legal issues involved. We're not going to comment any further until we're able to debrief with Gulet. And today's not the day to do it. Gulet has been through a lot, and he needs to just spend time with his family and relax.
Okay, how do you know there was the FBI? Because we've been reporting.
He was shown a badge, and
They said that one agent said he was with the FBI.
yeah, so they identified himself. They showed him a badge. So that's how we know. It corroborates the earlier conversation I had with an official at the Customs and Border Patrol.
How long? Was he handcuffed?
So again, we're not going to get into any of the details, and Gulet is also not going to get into any of the details. I promise that, or I actually don't promise, but as we're able to get a full accounting of what happened today, we'll assess what the legal implications of that are and move forward accordingly.
Was it immediately from the airplane?
So again, yeah, we're not going to answer those. We don't know.
We don't know. And maybe he doesn't even know.
Now watch this though. I got
All right, guys. I think that we got enough. All right, Jack.
No, this was the right there.